open the stone pack shop. That was my first mistake. Probably. One more run, one more grind, saving every stone I find. Then death wave caught my eye. Now my wallet starts to cry. Everybody says it's S tier, best ultimate weapon in the game. I check the stone pack prices, nothing's ever been the same. Worked all week, worked weekends too. Still got nothing left to lose. Need more stones, need them fast. Tryna make my paycheck last. Hear me out, there has to be a way. Look out my window and I see a bank, bank, bank. Probably don't rob a bank. Probably don't rob a bank. Need stone pack money, there's no debate. Probably don't rob a bank. It could be a big mistake. Probably don't rob a bank. Need stone pack money, death wave can't wait. But if I do, it could be a mistake. Probably don't rob a bank. Probably don't rob a bank. Please don't rob a bank. But if you do, use creator code 300. Sold my truck, sold my phone, thought about a second loan. Dog look worried, I look back, nobody not like that. Check the couch, found some change, doing math is slightly strange. I suck at math, but here's the truth, I'm still saving up for Death Wave 2. Every sale, every event, every paycheck, almost spent. Need those stones, whatever it takes, common sense begins to break. Hear me out, just one more pack. Maybe then I'll get it right. Probably don't rob a bank. Need stone pack money, there's no debate. Probably don't rob a bank. It could be a big mistake. Probably don't rob a bank. Need stone pack money, death wave can't wait. But if I do, it could be a mistake. Probably don't rob a bank. Please don't rob a bank. But if you do, use creator code 300.
What's up, guys? My name is Spartan, and we are back with another tournament live stream. Guys, we hit a major milestone yesterday. Or not yesterday, sorry, last tournament stream. We hit 11,000 subscribers. Boys, absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh, man. Like, honestly, kind of blows my mind. If I would have thought 2 years ago when I started making videos that 2 years later we would be sitting at 11,000 subscribers, like, just think about how crazy that is. That's 11,000 individual people voluntarily deciding, I like this dude's videos, I'm gonna try to watch more of them. Freaking huge. Absolutely huge. Anyway, who all do we got in here so far? We've got Killer Vampire. What up, dude? D Knowles, what up? Dr. Trashbag. Glad you're actually a doctor. Very cool name. Yeah. I wonder what kind of practice you practice, I guess. Chrisendor. Dakin Nerd. Demote. Ted T. 8022. Diggy. Celestoria, my long-term rival. Hey, stop stalling and show us your lifetime coins. Oh boy, I got you. I'm currently at 5.26 S. Big S. Little S, I guess. Yeah. Gilly, Caleb, Cookie Cruncher said, wow, time flies. Cookie Cruncher's been a member for 12 months. Thank you so much, Cookie. I really appreciate you, dude. Fudgin, Caleb. I think I maybe already said Caleb. 6 Number Lore Kid, Enigma R. Oh boy, there's a lot of names. Sorry guys, I'm doing my best here. Pyro Shade, Rally, Sazar Moose, Bolinar, Just No One, Beckpo, Tags, what up Tags, and Fujinnerm. All right, we got a full party today. Oh boy. Couple quick little housekeeping notes before we dive in here. So, as you can see in the title, I did start a new YouTube channel. So, this has been a kind of passion project for me, but I just wanted to share it with you guys really quickly. So, this is my new little baby, my new project. I care a lot about the tower, and one of the things I love the most about the tower is the opportunity to help people build their towers, whether it's working on their ultimate weapon development, helping them progress in tournaments, building up their econ, doesn't matter. I like helping people. But another thing that I am very, very passionate about and I nerd out about probably even more than the tower is actually personal finance. So it kind of just hit me. A lot of you guys in the live streams have been like, hey, you should start like a life coaching or finance channel. and I just kind of laughed it off at, but after thinking about it for more than 2.5 seconds, I was like, you know what? I actually really do care about this stuff. So what if I did start a second channel? So we have done it. Spartan Invests. This is the Spartan Invests channel. My goal with this channel is to simplify personal finance because, quite frankly, they don't teach us this stuff in school. But we've got a few videos already made. Yeah, it's been fun. I did some YouTube shorts. I'll just play a YouTube short so you can kind of see what sort of content that you can expect. Saving and investing are not competing against each other. They have completely different jobs. Saving is generally about keeping your money accessible and protecting it from shorter-term risk. And investing is generally about accepting some risk in exchange for the potential to grow your money over a longer period of time. And neither one is automatically better. The real question you should be asking is, what job does this money need to do? Saving... Yeah, so that's a little snippet from a long-form video. So what I've done is, I've been playing a lot of Apex Legends on Twitch. So what I've done is I've taken that footage of me playing Apex and basically used it as the background footage for these personal finance videos. And my goal is to basically have it be more of like, instead of just conventional like, hey, we're doing a class about Roth IRAs and retiring and retirement planning and taxes and all of this boring stuff that they don't teach you in school, but it's really important. I'm going to try to create kind of a more entertaining angle by introducing background footage of me playing different video games. So if this sounds interesting to you at all, please do me a favor and consider subscribing to the channel. I would really appreciate it. The link is in the description and I will put it in the chat here in a little bit. But yeah, it's something that I've nerded out about and I really care about it. But yeah, we have a new chat command too. You can do !invest, then it should. Yeah, please consider subscribing to my finance channel. Then there's the link there. I want to help you with your econ inside and out of the tower. But yeah, that's the little shameless plug. Second to that, this stream is sponsored by LD Cloud. LD Cloud is a cloud phone solution that you can basically think of in the same way as playing mobile games on your physical phone, on your physical computer through an Android emulator, only it's not on your physical device. LD Cloud operates out of the mystical and magical cloud. Guys, I've been using LD Cloud for the good part of 5 months now, and really my only complaint is that I didn't start using it sooner. Thank you, AK, for plugging the LD Cloud link. But yeah, if you guys want to check it out, you can get a pretty good discount on your first 30-day plan. You can get a 50% discount. And they frequently run specials, so yeah, I mean, right now, kind of the default is the 50% discount. But occasionally they do even better discounts. So like, if you want to check out LD Cloud, feel free to hit the link in the chat or the description below. And it directly supports this channel and my content. So I really appreciate it. I know a lot of you guys have used it so far and have enjoyed it. Like I said, my only real complaint is just that I didn't start using it sooner. But I know that they're paying me, so it sounds kind of dubious, I suppose, but it's the truth. Like, I would be using it even if they weren't giving me money, because it's a pretty good service. It's a pretty good service. Anyway, in terms of the content for today, we've got a few people in the bracket with us that you may recognize. Let's just see. There is Dark22. Shout out to Dark22. He was so close to getting keys, but alas, he did not. We've got Casual. Casual's another dude from the Discord server. Pretty cool dude. Who else? We've got the beloved head moderator, professional Discord mod, Kevil. What up, Kevil? And last but certainly not least, we have the Tequila Man. He got tied. He was at 24th place, and he got tied by this dude. So he's gonna have to do another run and beat that guy. But yeah, that's where we're at. There was gonna be a 5th person with us, but what happened is last night we were all in Discord together, and Kevil did the countdown. He said, "All right, on go, we all join." And he went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, and we all hit the join button, all 5 of us. But four out of the 5 of us got the little message that says, update your game, basically. So we were unable to join because we had to update our game. Except for one sad person who ended up getting in the bracket by himself while we all updated the game. So shout out to Ribbon in the Discord server. Oh my gosh, dude, it was absolutely hilarious. Speaking of updates, though, I do need to update Spartan Jr. real quick. That reminds me. I'm pretty sure Big Spartan's updated. But yeah, the battle conditions for today's tournament are as follows, in Legends League, I should say. We have enemy speed, not a good time. Protector ultimate, also not a good time. Tank ultimate, not a great time. Ultimate weapon durations, ranged ultimate. Oh my god, these battle conditions freaking suck. What the heck? Okay. Wow. Yeah, this is not going to be fun. Not going to be fun. Oh boy. Also, guys, save your gems starting now. We had yesterday, there was a post by Sam, and it says we've got some tower sale stuff coming up soon, but more importantly, we have a lucky banner coming very, very soon. So, yeah. It says during the sale period, which the sale period is July 13th, so on Monday, we are getting this in-game module ticket pack, and we're also getting 2 packs that have a limit of 3 in the web store. Basically the same thing. But yeah, remember, module tickets never expire, so you can buy them whenever, even if you have all of the modules maxed. They're probably going to add new modules in the future, if I had to guess. I mean, last year they added like 6 or 8 modules, so probably expect new modules in the future, if I had to guess. But even if you're like Big Spartan and have all of the modules basically maxed, you can still get these tickets and they will just remain on your account until those new modules show up. But yeah, during the sale period, the lucky banner, they're bringing back the lucky banner, guys, will be active in the modules tab, which means epic and rare modules will drop at a slightly higher rate than normal. It says slightly higher, but going from 2.5% of an epic to 4%, it was definitely noticeable. Any of you guys that pulled the lucky banner, you would probably, I'm sure that you experienced the same thing that me and a lot of other people did, which is you could actually kind of feel the percentage difference, which was really cool. But yeah, guys, start saving up your gems. I've got 1,600 basically on both accounts. Not that many, but yeah, we're starting to save up. But with that, let's go ahead and get prepped for this tournament. It's not going to be ideal, but I have started working on some of these battle condition labs. I'm doing orb resistance right now for mostly like my tier 20 farming. But yeah, also that will just help in tournaments too. Like, do we have orb resist today? I didn't even see. We do not. But yeah, let's go ahead and get prepped for this tournament. I think we are going to honestly just kind of leave the shockwave size where it's at. Why save up gems? Save up gems because the lucky banner will be an opportunity to pull modules. So you'll be able to pull some modules. Study Mage has a luck percentage of 97. Very good. Just No One has a luck percentage of 10. Not ideal, but, you know, it's better than nothing, I guess. Rally's at 15. Not terrible, not terrible. Okay, let's do some module stuff. So we'll put on our Dimension Core, and we will put on our Harmony Conductor. With Ranged Ultimate, I think Harmony Conductor is going to be the play. Also, check this out. I am so close to 201 on everything. Really, really good. Let's do... I think we'll do Death Penalty, honestly. It's a low percentage. We're only going to get 5% chance. But I think it's going to come in handy, especially with the Protectors. That's the gamble, at least. So we'll try that. We're going to use Project Funding, and we will use Galaxy Compressor. There we go. All right. So modules are set. Let's now move into cards. I think we're good here. We can take out free upgrades. We're going to probably just do max range. And what card do I want to put in exchange for free upgrades? Let's just do, I guess, health. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just do health. That should be fine. Also, is another seed of your account... Maybe you have more luck there. Indeed, indeed. But yeah, the lucky banner, it's actually pretty good. Like, the lucky banner is basically what got me to 2 Dimension Cores, 5-starred. So shout out to the lucky banner. But yeah, they're bringing it back, guys. They're bringing it back. Really, really good. Let's see. Tournament setup. We'll do this. We'll run with this preset. And... yeah, I don't even know, dude. I think we just need more damage, to be honest. We could always make our orbs a little bit bigger, but I think, honestly, we just need more damage. Yeah. So we'll just do that, and that. We just hit a 4 times on our damage for the first time ever. Really, really cool. We could beef up our... Nah, that'll be too expensive. We'll just do it this way. Honestly, we might just go a little bit harder on this and bring this up a little bit. That should be good. That should be good. All right, let's do it. So we have a lot of damage going for us. A lot of damage. Okay. Let's swap our guardianships. We'll take out... Whoops. We'll take out Fetch and put in Scout. Oh, excuse me. And we will take out... or we'll swap from our bot preset to our tournament preset. So we'll do that. That should be pretty good. Pretty good. Let's just get another click of bot range, I think. Okay. I think we are about set up on Big Spartan. Spartan, you want a new song? I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed. if I deem it is good enough, we could add it to the playlist. That's a big ask, though. The playlist is getting kind of saturated. We've got like 40 songs in there. Ugh. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and begin on Big Spartan and get this party started. What do you guys say? Remember to set your target priority. Ooh, that's a good call. Yeah, we should do that first. So let's do fast. Let's do protector, ranged, fast, and elites, and then closest. We'll do it like this, I think. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. And we also need to undevo our damage, I guess, with the damage slider. Make sure that all of our ultimate weapons are good, which I think they are. We should be good. We should be good. I do want to check something out really quick. I want to see the damage charts. Okay. About what I expected. But do not fear. Let's go ahead and begin. Honestly, 2 Guardian slots is enough. Yeah. That's kind of what I think. Like, I don't know. I could put Bounty in my farming setup, I guess. But I don't think it would make that big of a difference. Once we end up getting Guardian presets at some point, if we ever do, maybe I would consider putting it in, like getting 3. I don't know. But as of right now, it just doesn't really seem to make that much sense. I don't know. Let's do it this way. I do want to adjust my toggles real quick. I want to be able to see... Honestly, I kind of just want to see everything except Golden Tower, Black Hole, and yeah. I just want to see like my damage stuff, basically. Wow, look at all of those smart missiles. Look at them go. Bro, there's so many smart missiles. What happened here? What happened with my smart missiles? Oh, we have a 9-second cooldown and 20 quantity. Look at all of those little smart missiles. Look at them go. Pew, 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 pew. Boys, I've decided to not go into inner landmines anymore. I don't even care at this point if it ruins my tournament progress. I really don't care. I'm going into smart missiles. I love these little guys. So we're just gonna do that because look at how cool they look. Look at them go. Apparently, I need to work on the despawn lab because there are more smart missiles than there are enemies currently. Anyway. Let's go ahead and end the farming run on Spartan Jr. I think I have beaten around the bush too much. Guys, anybody who wants to join with me on Spartan Jr., we will be joining here in just a moment, so prepare. Excuse me. We are still in Platinum, so keep that in mind. If anybody wants to join with me on Spartan Jr., it is currently 12:56 p.m. Central Time. If anybody wants to join with me in Platinum in 2 minutes from now, so 12:58, we will go ahead and join on Spartan Jr. in Platinum League. So everybody get ready. We will be joining here in just a moment. So get your tournament stuff set up, and then we can begin together. We do have some coins. I'm going to try to spend these coins pretty quickly. 2 clicks of health regen. Boom. Coins well spent. All right. The econ on Spartan Jr. has not been super great. We cannot see Spartan Jr. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. My bad, guy. My bad, guys. Yeah. So basically 1 minute from now, it is currently 12:57. As soon as the clock strikes 12:58, we will begin. Thank you guys for telling me. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I turned it off. I turned it off so that I could update the game, and I guess I forgot to turn it back on. My bad. Hurry and get your junior account to Legends so I can join with you. Yeah, right, Celeste. Yeah, right. If we ever make it to Legends, oh, yeah, like 3 years from now, Celeste, when we do make it to Legends, I'll let you join with me. That's fine. Oh man. Anyway, should be any second now. Get ready, everybody. There it is, and we join. Who do we got with us? We've got Sick Surfer. What up, dude? We got Gilly. We've got Rally. I'm pretty sure all of you guys are better than me. Oh boy. Yeah, this is going to be terrible. This is going to be absolutely terrible. Okay. Anyway, good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun, everybody. But yeah, boys, save your gems. Save your gems. We are getting a lucky banner very, very soon. Did we already get this relic? We did not. Let's just go ahead and yoink it. That's fine. I can't remember if there are any of these I wanted to get. Defense absolute. We'll just... Oh, man. This sucks. I really want to get the damage one, but I think we're going to wait for the lucky banner. We're very close to a couple key ancestrals, like Ancestral Orbital Augment, for example. Yeah, I think we just need to wait. GG. GG, well played. Indeed, indeed. I want to join the junior on Wednesday. Yeah. Spartan, is it cool if I put my guild code up? We have 3 open slots. Yeah, I don't care. It may be easier to find people, Sean, if you do it in the Discord channel, though. We have a channel called Looking for Guild. So it's for recruiting and, like, you know, people looking for a guild as well. But if you have a guild ID and you're missing a few people, you can put your link there. Or you're not, you know what I'm saying. You can put your, like, guild code there and say, hey, we're missing X amount of people. Or, hey, we're starting a new guild. Help us pioneer this thing. You know, I'll let you figure out the sales language, but yeah. May the best tower win, boys. Sick Surfer. Yeah, all I'm saying is, you guys are all going down. I'm going to go back to when Kirkle used to always join with us. I haven't seen Kirkle in a while. Maybe he's just lurking. I don't know. But I remember Kirkle would always join with us, and he was like, I just talked so much crap to him, even though his tower was just so much better than mine. He probably bought like a stone pack or something. I don't know. But oh yeah, everybody who's interested in my tier 20 farming video, I just received the finished video from my editor this morning. So that video should be coming out hopefully today. In the next couple of days, you should expect episode 2 of the free-to-play progress series. So that'll be coming pretty soon as well. Obviously featuring good old Spartan Jr. So coming soon to theaters near you, aka YouTube. Antonio. Sup, Spartan? What up, dude? What up? Long time no talk. I even have time to make a second account, and I'm following your beginner guide. Early game is fun when you know what you're doing, LOL. Yeah. Honestly, that was something that I definitely resonated with when I first started Spartan Jr. It just felt like really nostalgic, you know? It was a good experience. Question, I just unlocked card masteries, but I don't have golden combo. Would you recommend to unlock any card masteries? Yeah. So, assuming that you're not able to afford, like, labbing the masteries, there are a couple good options. The shorter term solution would be Wave Excel. It basically gives you an instant coin increase, and even if you just are able to afford a couple levels into it, you should see a decent econ gain from that. But alongside that, and arguably more important, I would go ahead and get Recovery Package Chance Mastery. It will pay off huge in the long term, like a year from now, 2 years from now. You'll be glad that you got it earlier versus later. I got Recovery Packages like my 3rd or 4th mastery. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, those of you may have forgotten, I got Fortress as my very first mastery because it was a meme. And guys, I have done so many things on my main tower for content. The amount of things I've done for content. Oh boy. Look at those smart missiles go. Look at them go. Dude, they're going crazy. Hey Spartan, it's Number Lore Kid. I'm getting the starter pack next week. Nice, congratulations. That will be a nice little econ boost for you. Very good. RPC for the win. Literally takes weeks of module levels even at base. Yep. Yeah, the way that I like to describe it is RPC is basically playing the long game, getting some, getting something like Wave Excel. In the shorter term, you'll see obviously like more of a return. Similar thing if you were to get like the damage mastery or the regen mastery or something like that. It'll be shorter term gains, which sometimes can be potentially better. Like, let's say that you're on the verge of bouncing between getting keys and legends or not getting keys. If you were to get like a shorter term mastery like that, maybe it would be better. I don't know.
At Yashin 713 join
Yo,
the 300.
Yoshi.
At Yashin 713 celebrates 5 months of membership. Here's to Kevil beating you in tournament.
Here's to Kevil beating you in tournament. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. Funny enough, last night when we did the tournament, I already did one run. I did 1,705 waves. That was with my farming setup, by the way. But I went ahead and did that just so that I wouldn't be sitting at one wave like this guy. I didn't want Kevil and Tequila and all these guys. I didn't want them to be like, oh, cool, I'm getting keys. Then I passed them, and it's like, oh, never mind. So I went ahead and just intro sprinted with my farming setup, and I got to 1,700 waves. Because I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. Your regen is low on Spartan Jr. Well, that is because I have not maxed it yet. Actually, do I have the regen card? I do. Yeah, it's a little bit low. It's a little bit low, I suppose. We need to hurry up and max out our death wave health. That's what we need. I want to see the damage charts and see how much damage my smart missiles are doing. Look at that. They are doing about 50% less than my chain lightning. Whoa. Okay. Never mind. Now they're suddenly doing way more than my chain lightning. How did that happen? What the heck? Look at how much damage inner landmines have done. Nothing. See, inner landmine build, it's overhyped. It's overhyped. I won't even need my inner landmines if my smart missiles keep doing what they're doing. But yeah, I am officially bullish on smart missiles. I've decided, despite tech tree games consistently leaving them by the wayside, I'm a believer. So some people are doing the ILM thing. Some people are doing the Poison Swamp thing. I'm going to do the Smart Missile thing. I'm going to go the road less traveled. And if I get temporarily passed in tournaments, totally fine. Don't care. By the time I spend the other 8,000 to 9,000 stones required to make Smart Missiles viable, oh boy, it's going to be juicy. It's going to be real, real juicy. Which actually, that reminds me, we probably need to go ahead and do... Let's just take out Super Crit for the time being, and we'll put despawn. Now let's go ahead and just do the despawn lab. We'll do a couple little gym rushes here. Nothing to see here. Once we get below 1,500, then we'll stop. Yeah, we'll just do that. That should be fine. So now my Smart Missiles will just fly around forever. Look at them. Look at them go. Even Greeny went away from the Smart Missile idea. Hey, we'll see. We'll see. Module for Smart Missile in version 29 makes Smart Missiles great again. Yep. Ugh. Trash Missiles getting a buff in version 69. Yeah, right? Look, guys, all that I'm saying is, in terms of the core modules, there are currently only 4. Sorry, why did I say 4? Hold on 1 second. Oh, I forgot to put my death penalty in. Oh, this is awkward. This is really awkward. We're actually gonna just surrender this and put death penalty in. Yeah, that should be good. But yeah, there are only 2 core modules currently in the game that do not have... There are 2 ultimate weapons in the game, holy crap, that do not have a dedicated core module. Smart Missiles is one of them, and Chrono Field is the second. So let's say, hypothetically, sometime between, like, you know, next year, maybe even the next 2 years... we're likely to see another set of modules by then. It would only make sense that the core would have something to do with either Chrono Field or Smart Missiles. And I don't really know what they could possibly do to Chrono Field to make that better. But they could definitely, obviously, help Smart Missiles out. So, I guess I'm a bit of a gambling man. At least with Smart Missiles. Just Guessing University, Dakin. Oh, Dakin's here. Oh, crap, he's going to beat me, too. Who else is in Spartan Junior's bracket? Did Tags make it? Yeah, Mini Tags is here. I think that's it. Black Wolf is here, too. What up, Black Wolf? All right. Let's check out the damage charts again. Look at that. My Smart Missiles have done more than my Chain Lightning. Look at that. Look at that. That's what happens when you get a 9-second cooldown and 20 quantity. Even with the damage multiplier being way less. Like, actually way less. Holy crap. Version 69, giggity. Oh, man. Yeah, like, I don't even know what they could possibly do with a Chrono Field mod. Because, yeah, like, Chrono Field, once you max out the slow... Like, even if you don't have Chrono Loop, max slow and permanent uptime is really, really good. So that's why I'm like, what would they even do, you know? Just Guessing University into house. Reppin' Just Guessing University. Guys, wait a minute. This is my stream, guys. This is my stream, guys. Remember, I'm the Golden Towers B tier guy. Oh man. Don't play Raid Shadow Legends, bro. Trust me, it kind of sucks. It's not very good. We're just guessing our way to the top. Oh boy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of doing something similar. I don't know though. I feel like if either of us, like me versus Tags, do more guessing, I feel like I'm the one that does the most guessing. Like Tags follows the effective path sheet, and you know, actually like cares about progress. I'm mostly just like, ooh, smart missiles look cool. I'm just gonna buy them. So if anybody's really just guessing, I'm just saying. Listen, I got nothing to do with others repping JGU. Oh, man. I don't know, man, if you knew how much I just guessed. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Spartan, I got workshop enhancements lab, but I don't have enough coins. Ooh. Yeah, enhancements are good. Just be aware. The first level for all of the enhancements, it's going to cost 5 billion coins to unlock whatever the first thing is. So like damage, cash bonus, and health. So it's pretty expensive early on. So I think once you're getting closer to like 50 billion coins a day, then you can unlock it and you should be fine. But prior to that, you know, it'll kind of be a waste in my opinion. Hey Spartan, new here. When should I start the swap from Turtle build to Blender? Good question. I mean, honestly, part of your tier 1 journey will it'll naturally happen, right? As you continue to unlock stuff in the workshop. And most importantly, once you unlock orbs, knockback, and free upgrades, you'll sort of organically pivot into the Blender build. Obviously, you don't have to, but I think most people do, and I think it's overall optimal to do so. Let's fix 2 birds with 1 stone. For the Chronofield core mod, is there any way to connect Chronofield to Defense Absolute? Oh boy. What about Chronofield and Smart Missiles? What if there was a module that like buffed both of them together? Yeah, I mean, technically, I shouldn't be complaining about the whole JGU plugs because I'm pretty sure you guys elected me as like a board member or something. I can't remember how that all worked, but... Oh, man. Yeah, you are the first board member. We will need more in the future. Yeah, I've been known to dabble. With guessing, so. My lifetime coins is 18 billion. I'm saving up for a second black hole. It's expensive for me. Yeah. I gotta admit, those smart missiles look nice. I know, dude. I know. And it's only gonna get better. If I do, like, literally 2 more months of stone packs into just smart missiles, I unlock cover fire. Dude, they're gonna do something. They're gonna do stuff. Okay? I'm just saying. We need a Spartan helmet tower skin. I agree. 1000%. Ooh, yikes. Okay, so Chain Lightning has made a comeback in terms of the damage charts, but do not fear. Smart Missiles are still doing about equal with Electrons. That's not going to last super long, but for now. They're doing way more than my Poison Swamp, and way more than my Inner Landmines. Dude, Inner Landmines are a scam. I just put like 4,000 stones into them, and they've done a whole whopping 0 damage. Terrible. I'm just kidding. What trash missiles? I only see some green snakes. Yeah, don't step on snake. Let's see. Cries at my 4,000 stones into smart missiles. Well, you see, Jammin, you just need to double that number, then you'll see similar results to what I'm seeing right now. Oh, man.
Spartan hit the screen. Every wave gets shook. Death wave S tier, better write that in the book. Golden Tower trash B tier.
So how long until Protector ignores smart missiles and goes right into the tower? It's not going to happen. Trust me. Trust me. We're chillin', tags. We are chillin'. What background would you want with the Spartan helmet? That's a good question. I've had that asked a couple of times. They could do any number of things and I would be pretty happy. It could be kind of like the background could just be like a battlefield looking thing with like spears and like cracked shields all over the ground and stuff. That would be really cool. I also think if they wanted to stay true to the whole like 300 theme, maybe like the well, you know, the well from the This Is Sparta, you know, that's that movie. They could do the well. That would be cool. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even care what the background is. The background could literally just be like, it could be just a white background. I don't even care. It would look ugly, but like the tower skin, that is the sole what you call it? The only thing like consuming my time. Ugh. The background could just be like a battlefield, then there's like clouds and one of the clouds says code 300. Oh man. What about a big shield with 300 in it? Ooh, that would be cool too. They should add a Spartan pack. That would be cool. That would be cool. Would you say the sale coming up on the 13th for $50 is a decent sale? It's definitely a better value than buying, let's say, like gem packs and buying modules with gems. Because if you buy the $100 gem pack, for example, versus the $100 module ticket pack, 3,000 gems basically buys you 150 modules. Versus the 200 tickets, you're getting an extra 50 module pulls, basically, is the way to kind of think of it. So I would say that they're a better option. But just so that you're aware, the web store is going to have, so like the limit to one thing, that's just for the in-game app. And the mail that they sent did not include the web store packs. I don't know why they did it that way, but yeah. So they're going to have the same basically $50 pack in the web store, but there's a limit of 3. You can purchase it up to 3 times. And then they're also going to have a $100 version that's a little bit better. And yeah, that will also have a 3 limit purchase amount and be inside of the web store. Remember when we talked about my dog last stream? She is coming to the stream. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Number Lore Kid's dog. Hey all, new here. Got into the tower from watching Spartan's free-to-play series. Really enjoying the game so far. Thanks for getting me into it. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. It's a really cool time to kind of get into the tower. I know it sounds like this game just seems more and more complex by the year. I've been playing this game for almost 2 years now, and it has already, just during that brief time, changed so much. But the amount of sheer complexity is truly what draws me to this game and just keeps me playing. I think it's so interesting. But yeah, if you haven't already, James, feel free to check out the Discord server if you use Discord. We have a Discord community with like 5,400 people in it. And yeah, it's where I spend most of my day to day, just kind of hanging out with everybody. There is a mentor program that we have with players that just nerd out about this game about equal to me, some of them even more. And yeah, the whole purpose of the mentor role is to help players with their towers. Whether you're brand new to the game or you're trying to fight tooth and nail to get rank 1 in Legends, we have mentors that can help you. So feel free to check out the Discord using the link in the description or the link that I just put in the chat. Also, quick shameless plug, guys. I want to help you guys not just with your in-game econ, but also your real-life econ. So, I started a second YouTube channel where I'm going to cover all things personal finance. I kind of have a content plan for the channel. Most of the earlier content's going to be pretty like bare bones basic stuff, but definitely in the years to come, I want to kind of pivot and start doing some more advanced stuff. Yeah, I just recently posted a video called Saving versus Investing. What should you do? Because a lot of people get hung up on either all or, you know, they all focus on one or they focus on the other. But in reality, the answer may surprise you. The next video I'm doing, it's going to be kind of interesting. It was in response to a comment I got. Somebody wanted to see a video on basically how I choose stocks to add to my stock portfolio. So I'm doing that next. It's got kind of a simple framework, different questions to ask, different things to look for when you're conducting research. Because a lot of people, they just buy a stock, they see that it like went up for the day, and then they buy it. Which is, you know, you can do it that way, but I'm kind of more, I don't know, I get kind of autistic with investing. Like, I really want to make sure I know all of the ins and outs. I want to know the risks. What are the like shortcomings that the business is struggling with? I want to know all of the stuff. But anyway, if you guys want to check out the personal finance channel, feel free to hit the link. I'm gonna add it to all of the descriptions of my future videos. But also, we added a chat command, so you can type !invest and it will pull up the channel. By the way, this guy buys stone packs. JK. Hey, the reason I'm able to buy stone packs, Gilly, is because I have nerded out so much about my own personal finances. And I have set myself up through trial and a lot of error, kind of going back to the whole just guessing theme. I spent a lot of my earlier years of adulthood just kind of guessing my way through it. And through trial and error, I've discovered things that worked. I've discovered things that certainly did not work. Spartan's financial advice: buy more stone packs. I would say more so the advice would be position yourself in a way that in the long run will allow you and enable you the opportunity to be able to afford stone packs, because I know they are expensive. They are definitely expensive, but do not fear. We can figure it out together. Guys, please support me on that channel. It is a new initiative. I started posting like 2 months ago. I deleted some of the older videos because they were kind of just AI slop, to be honest. So what I'm doing going forward is I'm just taking footage from my Twitch streams of me playing different video games. And yeah, I'm using that as the background footage. I think it's going to be interesting. Anyway. LOL, most of us buy a pack or 4 now and again. Yep. But yeah, obviously, this goes without saying. All of the advice on the channel is strictly for entertainment purposes. It's like, it should not actually be considered financial advice. I have to like legally say that so that I can't be sued. But yeah. Have you been watching the World Cup? So I have been asked that the past like 3 live streams I've done. I'm just going to level with you guys. I honestly could care less about sports. I really don't care. I've never been into sports. I don't know. Now, I know that there's been a lot of controversy kind of centered around the yeah, there's been a lot of controversy around the World Cup. I guess there's been a lot of fun stuff. There's been like racism. There's been bull crappery with the referees and the calls, I guess. I don't know. I've never enjoyed really any sports. I do like to watch UFC. I guess UFC is like the only sport that I would watch. But even that, it's like I'm not just going to be by myself and watch a UFC fight. I'll be like out with the boys at a bar or something. But, you know, when you have 3 kids under 3, you don't have a lot of free time to do that sort of stuff. I'm number lore kid's dog. Bark bark. Bro, you need to start a YouTube channel, Number Lore Kid. You need to post videos and talk about how you need to like start a program where you can teach other people how to get their dog to type in perfect English. You will become a quadrillionaire. Wait, what? You might want to fix your upper banners. Subscriber and super chat are cut off. They are cut off. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. So, like, this is a preset that I got for free from a website. It's called Owned Pro. Owned Pro. And they provide, like, streamer resources. But I'm cheap and I didn't want to pay them a subscription to like make a custom one or whatever. So this is kind of what I just did. I actually was thinking about maybe hiring a graphic designer to like help me design one that would be, you know, I don't know. But yeah, I have noticed that for a long time. Sports ball is so lame. I never understood why somebody cares about their team when nobody on their team is even from the same state. Yeah, so I don't know. Like I understand casual enjoyers of like sports, but I used to work with a dude and he was a big NFL fan. His team was the Los Angeles Rams, I guess. The Rams, they used to be the St. Louis Rams. And I just remember it would be like the same time every year. The playoffs would happen, the Rams would lose their game. And that dude, he would just become a dick for the rest of the week. Sometimes even longer than that. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like when anything, not just sports, but when anything affects you emotionally to that extent, it's probably not the best thing you should be doing, you know? If something literally bothers you to the point where you're taking it out on everybody around you for up to a week, probably not the best thing you should do. I'm just saying. Anyway. It's better to fight over sports than politics. Yeah, I guess. But I'd rather, I don't know, call me a freaking pacifist. But, like, I'd rather just not fight with people. I'd rather just be, like, nice, you know? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that guy was a jerk. I did not like him. It was without fail. If the Rams ever had a bad game, and especially getting kicked out of the playoffs, oh, man. He would just be a jerk. Spartan, I need you to listen. I know somebody who's a graphic designer. I can see about hooking you up. Yeah, just know that my budget is pretty tight. I already extended way more than I was supposed to this month on the giveaways that I did. But yeah, it is something I've kind of wanted to do for a while, just sort of revamp my live stream setup, because this is the same setup that I've used for basically a year. Now, we have some cool screens, like we have the Be Right Back screen. The golden shine. Black holes that bend. We obviously have this one, which is for like if I'm showing stuff on my computer, I can just show you guys. But this one, the panels are even more scuffed. Like, look at it. the latest tip from Matthew, the $3, it extends into the latest subscriber one, so it's like it's pretty scuffed. And then I've got the ending screen right here. This one's a classic. I actually really like the starting and ending screens. Those are pretty nice. I'll show you guys the starting one. But yeah, did the BRB screen mute you? I don't know if that one mutes or not. Let me check. It does not. But yeah. Anyway. Walk to that douchebag down the aisle. No. It's walk her down the aisle to that douchebag. We were talking about oh, your voice is fading out when you swap to that screen. Yeah. That's just part of that's part of the transition. I don't know why it does this, but it like kind of does a fade with the audio. I don't know, it's weird. Anyway. It's like you speak from 3 miles away. Oh boy. Oh man. But yeah, one thing I want to figure out how to do. I want to figure out how to do like the slideshow thing that Tags has on his setup. I think that's pretty cool. Like if I could have like the background picture change periodically or something. I don't know. I gotta figure out how to set that up. Joe Spartan. I have a bug while typing text in the clan chat with my LD Cloud device. Ooh, okay. But just when I enter it with my smartphone. Some words get double in the text. Do you have some tips to fix that? Ooh, interesting. I feel like that has happened. I feel like that has happened with me also. Oh my god, you guys are talking about JGU can show you how. Oh my. Oh man. Ugh. Yeah, I feel like that. I don't think it's an LD Cloud issue because I've had that happen to me just using like my Mumu app player. I've also had the same thing happen to me. But also, nobody ever even uses this. Like, it's not happening now, of course, when I'm trying to show you, but it has happened. Like, it would duplicate certain words. If that's what you're talking about. I don't know the solution. Maybe you could try resetting your phone, your LD Cloud phone. Maybe try that. I don't know if it'll actually help or not, but you could always try it. Also, we need to actually pay attention. We've been on 5 times speed this whole time. So as soon as we see a commander, actually, that reminds me, I need to check something. I need to check my super secret resources. All right. So we are at 2002 waves. Nice. We're not going to see a commander for a little while. Next commander is at 2065. What do you mean? Spartan Jr. uses the chat. What? I don't use the chat. Hold up. Hi guys, forgot the chat still exists. Oh, hey there. Understandable. Oh my gosh. All right. little behind the scenes of the Spartan Junior Guild. Towers Anonymous, the first step is admitting that you have a problem. That is the first step in the process. Also, this is not very good battle conditions. I am not a fan. Holy crap. Am I better than that guy? I should be better than that guy. Anyway, whatever, it's fine. Yo, what up, Mike? Mike Smash. Mike Smash. Guilds share names. My guild is just called Tower. Pretty creative name. Pretty creative name. I like it. If you're looking for people to join your guild, I would suggest joining. I mean, the main Tower server also has a channel similar, but in my server, we have a channel specifically designed for looking for guilds, recruiting people into your guilds, or if you're looking for a guild, helping you find one. Which part of the Discord would I go to for mentorship, or just somebody to give direction based on my current tower stats? Yeah, so if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you will see a section, a category called Tips. It stands for Tower Improvement Portal. In there, you can see player questions. If you have smaller questions like, what ultimate weapon should I get out of this list? You know, you include a screenshot, or you can just type it and say, you know, you can tag the mentors. So that means typing @mentor. If you want more catered and detailed advice, the Tower Advice Threads. That is probably the cream of the crop. So there's a little bit of legwork, I'm not going to lie to you. So in order to get the most out of that, you will want to include pretty much as many screenshots from your tower as humanly possible. To include things like your labs, your modules, your cards, unless you have them like fully maxed, you know, just include basically everything. Your workshop, your enhancements, basically everything. But this will give a pretty good picture, no pun intended, of like where you are currently at, and ultimately provide the best way to sort of help you improve. Okay, Sydney Johnson, I'm gonna need you to stop spamming the chat, please. It's already hard enough for me to try to read everybody's messages. We don't need just spamming the same thing. TKP.
At TKP 570 join the 300. At TKP 570 celebrates 3 months of membership.
I'm sorry, Sydney. I just gave you a 1-minute timeout so you can think about what you did. Yeah. Like, we don't need to spam the chat. I have no problem with you putting like your guild in the chat. Totally fine. But don't spam it, please. That's just aggravating.
At TKP 570
Yo,
super chatted
TKP.
$5. Just testing.
Just testing. Let's go, dude. Let's go. The super chat button definitely works. I don't know. Maybe it just works for you though. Maybe it doesn't work for somebody else. I don't know. But it does work for you, so that's awesome. Oh my god, TKP. Hey, Dino's got a membership. What up,
At
Dino's?
TKP
Pretty sure he's here.
570 just gifted 1 memberships.
Dude. Freaking crazy.
TKP gifted at Knowles03 a membership.
Just stopping by for a quick break. Have fun, guys. Yo, thank you, TKP. I really appreciate it, dude. Really, really appreciate it. Wait a minute. Just testing? Just guessing? Wait a minute. Hold on. The wheels are spinning in my brain. Oh, boy. Yeah. W's in the chat for TKP. Oh, boy. Here we go. Tags. Let's go. Thank you, Tags.
At Tags just gifted 1 memberships.
Yo, Dino's is the GOAT, let me tell you. He said we in the building.
Tags gifted at Michelangelikio 624 a membership.
Is Michelangelo, is that dude here too? Or do I gotta send 5? Yeah, it's very rare that, oh crap, we died. That is not rare, but what is rare is that a gifted membership will get sent to somebody actually in the stream. So oh my god, Tags? What?
At Tags just gifted 5 memberships.
It's okay, I got paid and my girlfriend isn't here. We Gucci.
Tags gifted at Jeremiah Mo81 a membership.
Oh my god. Holy guacamole, that's for sure. Yo, W Tags, what the heck, dude?
Tags gifted at Q10 a membership. Tags gifted at Bayapratama 2970.
Please tell me one of these guys are here. Butcher Boy has to be here. I've seen Butcher Boy. Whoa, I almost said a Freudian slip. I have seen Butcher Boy here before in the stream chat, so somebody's gonna be here.
Tags gifted at Sunju 4459 a membership.
W Tags, thank you, bro. Thank you. Tags, you are the GOAT. I hope that you know that.
Stradar joined the 300 at Pipey Stradar celebrates 4 months of membership. Hi. I finally finished my utility disc run in T12.
Let's go. Awesome, dude. Really, really nice. W GOAT. Are any of them here? I'm sure at least one of them are here. Was Jeremy Mo, Butcher Boy, Bayup, Sundu, and somebody, I guess, I don't even know what that language is. Q10. And surely some of them are here. Anyway. W, till your girl finds out at least. Oh, man. You see, Tags, the trick is, this is the trick. You have to just say that it's a business expense. And it's a tax write-off. And, yeah, that's the secret. That's the secret, Tags. I got you. Stay tuned for more content creator business tips. Hype stream. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we've got a hype train going. If anybody wants to continue, by all means. Let's see. I think I want to maybe take out Harmony Conductor and try... I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. I literally don't even know. Oh, we could try the old tried and true Ohm chip. We could do that. Let's do it. But before we do, I know this is going to be cringe, but just trust the process. Let's do this. Just trust the process. Don't worry about it. Is Ria Q10 Japanese? Oh, okay. Thank you, Dark Archer. Thank you. Oh, Sydney's timeout is over. Okay, well, All right, Sydney is 100% a bot. Let's just, oh, Stream Elements took care of it for me. Nice. Thank you, Stream Elements. This is why we keep you around. This is why we keep you around. Sydney, are you trying to be banned? Yo, we're just trying to have a chill stream here, okay? And Sydney's just like, pew, 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 pew. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. We don't need the ILM damage. I do want to try to get something ancestral, though, so we'll try to get something ancestral real quick. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that. We really do not need a bunch of spam. You know, that's just not ideal. Like, I will hear you out. I have no problem, you know. I'm reasonable, but, you know, it's kind of a give and take thing, right? It's like, I'll meet you where you're at, but you have to also meet me where I'm at, and I just don't need a bunch of spam. Like, totally down with people hanging out, watching. Totally down for that. We can hang out, we can vibe, but we don't need to be spamming and being all stupid. Now, Sydney and Gale can argue with each other in Zeridan's stream. Yeah, right? Yeah, some of you guys remember Gale. Notice me, senpai. Notice me. Oh my gosh, it was so cringe. It was a bot, and he would just scam, or not scam, he would spam and be like, Spartan, did you read my message? Spartan, 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 Spartan. And I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, chill. Oh, man. Anyway, poor Zeridan. Hey, no, Zeridan's the GOAT, man. Zeridan's the OG. I'm pretty sure he started making tower videos either around the same time as Greenie and Crowbar or even before that. I don't know. I agree. Spam is annoying. That's why I don't chat a ton. Yeah, I mean, hey, like, by all means, we can keep it light. We can laugh. We can chat. But when you're spamming the same freaking thing over and over, bro, it's like, what are you doing? You know? Spartan Senpai. Oh, man. I call Spartan Senpai Spartan. Thanks, Ryan, for the idea. Oh, boy. Oh, man. I remember Gale would type every single word with a capital letter at the start. Yeah. That's how you know it's a bot. That's how you know. Hey, Spartan. Sydney kept saying, I have a crush on her. I do not. Don't believe her. I mean, I'm not going to believe the alleged her because it's a bot account anyway. Probably that some dude made. Just saying. That's the way this stuff works. Yo, Trouble. What up, dude? What up? Long time no talk. Spartan, JK. Yeah, hey, be careful because Stream Elements, I do not control what Stream Elements does. I'm pretty sure if you spam the same thing like 4 or 5 times within like a 20-second duration, it will auto kick you, I think. I don't know. Yo! Hypestrada!
That Pipestrada super chatted $3.56. We should start calling you senpai? Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
I mean, hey, you know, do what you want to. I don't care. I mean, that's better than some of the other stuff y'all have called me in the past. Oh, man. She isn't a bot. I met her at school. Okay, so Number Lore Kid, I'm just going to level with you. It kind of seems like you are complicit in Sydney's actions. That is my understanding as of right now. Also, I'm going to roll through all of these freaking reroll dice. How am I not getting anything? Hey, Spartan, I just wanted to say thank you for making all the videos for the Turtle and Blender build. They have brought a new perspective to this game and helped me start having fun again. Nice. Really. Thank you. Thank you very much for that message. That means a lot. Yeah. I mean, it's messages like that that make me, like, keep me motivated to continue going, because that's the whole reason I started this. When I started playing this game, there was really not a lot of like beginner-friendly content available. So I wanted to kind of bridge that gap and, you know, it started off as just documenting my progress so I could honestly, like, after a respec or something, look back in time and just see what I did before. But it over the course of time turned into, like, a real passion for just helping people get better and kind of figure stuff out, because this game is super, super complicated. Hashtag golden boy. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Careful, Trouble. Stream Elements got that scope out at the moment. Yeah, yeah. See ya, Spartan. Gotta work. Oh, man. All right, Study. Thanks for hanging out, dude. We'll catch you later. All right, Sydney. That is a ban. I'm sorry. That is a ban. All right. That is a ban. Oh, well. You've helped a ton, Spartan. I wouldn't know as much as I do. I wouldn't know as much as I do about the tower without you, Tags, and a few other creators. Yeah, yeah. It's been really cool, and I'm sure like Tags can also attest to the same kind of sentiment that I just spoke on. But it's been really rewarding, because I see all the comments, even if I don't reply to every comment, because I get quite a few. You know, as the channel continues to grow, it gets more and more difficult to sort of manage. But yeah, I at least try to read every single comment at a bare minimum. And anytime I see somebody say like, "Hey, you gave this advice and it really helped me out," it really does mean a lot to me. Now, I wish it was all sunshine and rainbows. I get a few comments that are like, "Bro, you said Deathwave's S tier. I got it as my first ultimate weapon instead of Golden Tower." And I'm like, "Ooh, yikes, yikes. Ooh, boy, you had to be there. You had to be there." Anyway. Oh, man. Ooh, okay, Number Lore. Number Lore, dude. Bro. Number Lore, I'm gonna level with you, dude. You are like very close to also getting a timeout. We gotta, you know, be mature. We're trying to keep it light, dude. We're trying to vibe. We're trying to keep it light. So like, I don't know. Streamers tier list win. Bonzo B for bomb tier. Tags R tier. What does R stand for? Hey, there we go. Smart missile quantity. All right, we will lock that in. And now I just need the cooldown. Holy crap. 1 billion reroll shards later. Holy crap. All right. We'll go for this, and then we will start the second tournament run. Sorry, guys. But yeah, one thing that I always encourage people, like even people that basically just watch my stuff, is first of all, take everything that you hear with a grain of salt. Like, I might give one piece of advice and Tags might give a completely different perspective, you know? So like, I think people should listen to different pieces of advice and then ultimately use that to come to your own conclusions. I think that's probably the best thing that you can ultimately do. So, asking a kid to be mature is ... Yeah, funny you mentioned that. We do a monthly mod meeting in our Discord server, and we determined it is time. We need to actually just officially make the server 18+. Because, like, you know, there are some kids that join the server or have joined the server in the past, and they've been totally fine. Like, totally mature for their age, like really good people. We had one named K-Dude. He has since quit the tower, but he was 15 when he first joined the server. He ended up becoming a mentor. He was one of our first mentors, and really, really cool dude. Really mature for his age. He was a really cool dude. And yeah, so like there are obviously exceptions, but I think going forward for the Discord, at least, we have to basically just make a blanket statement rule of 18+. because that way it's up to our discretion. If we see somebody who's like 16 and is really chill, not obnoxious, you know, dude, whatever, you can stay. We're not IDing people, you know. But it's like 18 plus as a rule. It's less about the physical age number. It's more about the maturity level, because I've also met people in the server who are, you know, maybe in their like mid 20s and still act like they're 5 years old. So we've seen all sides of the spectrum. But yeah. Anyway, let's see. Do we still have 9-second cooldown? Okay, so we have 11-second cooldown and 20 quantity. All right. Works for me. Let's do it. Let's try out Ohm Chip and see. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure Tower.lol said that we should get 5th place anyway. But I'll try again and just see if we do any better. K-Dude was the homie. Miss him. Yeah, he was a cool dude. I like you in Tag's tower reviews. They are helpful and humbling. Like seeing somebody's tower that's not as strong as yours, but somehow they're doing better than you. Yeah, yeah. It can be a valuable thing. Like if I review Caleb Wire's tower, and let's say he is in platinum with us, you know, he's earlier game, and you know, let's say that Diggy is also around a similar stage of the game, maybe even a little bit farther ahead. Diggy could watch that review that I did, and you know, maybe Caleb has worked on some stuff that is good that maybe Diggy just forgot about or overlooked, you know. And it could be a good perspective kind of shift, just seeing other people that are around the same stage as you. It can be really valuable. And I've done that, you know. I've compared my tower with like Tags before and vice versa, and I've seen stuff that he's worked on that I didn't even think to work on, and I'm sure probably vice versa. That's just the way that it goes, you know. It could be pretty valuable. But yeah, that's the main value I see for the tower reviews. It's not even as much for, like, we'll go back to the Caleb example. If I review Caleb's tower, it's honestly less about him specifically. Like, sure, he's going to get some value from it. At least that's my goal. But the main priority is actually looking at all of the people that'll be watching, maybe around the same area. Again, maybe a little bit behind. Gives people something to look forward to and kind of a direction. And then people ahead, maybe there's stuff that they missed out on that I mentioned for Caleb. And then they can backtrack and begin working on it, you know? So it's less about just for the individual. It's more so for everybody else watching that could be, you know, plus or minus maybe a couple tiers, plus or minus, you know, LTC, etc. More so for them. It's Numberlore Kid. I have my tower account my brother made the first video. Please go on the channel on stream. I will super chat soon. Oh boy. All right, so here's the situation. If I were to do that, Numberlore Kid, I have no idea if you have background music that will copyright strike me. I have no idea if you know, are pranking me and it's actually just like nudes or something explicit that would get me potentially in trouble with YouTube. So I cannot do that. I cannot do that. If you're making the Discord 18 plus, can we get channels for oh my god. No. It's not going to be that type of 18 plus. I don't know. We still have to figure out the, like, it's still going to be not safe for work, you know, like that stuff's going to be pretty much banned because, quite frankly, I don't like to see it. You know, I don't feel like that sort of stuff is doing right by my wife. so I try to avoid like the plague. Not safe for work related stuff. Let's see. The YouTube name is Finally the Tower. There is no music, and I'm not pranking. I mean, I'm still not gonna do it, Numberlord Kid. Like, maybe I'll check it out if you DM me on Discord, but not while I'm live, dude. I'm trying to stream. I'm trying to play the tower myself, you know? Yeah, tower reviews are amazing. It's so helpful for 99% of the people watching. Yeah, like, dude, the most recent one I did, there was a guy, and maybe he felt a little bit embarrassed. Maybe I was a little bit too hard on him. But, you know, he was in the quadrillions lifetime coins, and his lab speed lab was like level 30. Some of you guys may remember that, but yeah, you know, it was, I don't know. But that could be a reminder. You know, I kind of told him during that review, I was like, this is really where you probably should be at this stage. And, you know, somebody watching that could have heard that and been like, oh, I'm 10 levels below that or 10 levels above that, you know, and it gives them something to work off of. If it's 18 plus, does that mean F-bombs when appropriate? We still have, so like excessive profanity, I'm pretty sure still gets, we have a bot that has auto, what you call it, moderation. I think the way it's set up, this is a Kevel question because he's kind of the like secret mastermind behind how the Discord is all structured. I'm just like the CEO, and my mods are truly like the board of directors that keep the thing moving. I'm just like the public face of the company, you know? So I don't actually have a say. It's really just the board of directors. I'm just kind of like the puppet behind the scenes that, you know, handles like the press and all of that. But I'm pretty sure it's like anything that would be deemed like hate speech or, you know, just like super bigoted stuff like that. That is basically an instant ban. But I think excessive profanity also is an instant ban. Yeah, I need to check with Kevel on that, but the voice chat, however, is kind of a different scenario. Sometimes things get a little bit wild in the VC. Those of you that have joined VC would know exactly what I'm talking about, but you know. You heard it live. Spartan is a slave. Oh boy. Oh boy. Did I just out myself? Oh no. What have I done? What in the lab speed 30? Yeah, dude. It was bad. It was really, really bad. Then there was another guy during that stream. He had excellent development with his ultimate weapons. He had excellent development with most of his labs. Like, his account, for all intents and purposes, was like really, really in good shape. Until we got to the very bottom of his lab screen, where the module labs are. He had not even started common drop chance, rare drop, reroll. He had not done any of those labs. So, you know. And he didn't even have a good, like, excuse for it. He just, like, hadn't really thought it was a priority or didn't really understand the value that it brought. His lab speed was really good. It was, like, maybe 65 or 70, somewhere around there. Spartan, can you show us the stats of the smart missiles versus chain lightning? Yeah, it's going to be a little bit. So right now, obviously, the chain lightning is going to be overall just better. Sorry, the smart missiles are going to be overall just better because the chain lightning hasn't really had an opportunity to work yet. Because right now, I'm killing enemies before they're able to even be hit by my chain lightning. So right now, it's not a very accurate representation. But if I go to this run here, this will be a more accurate. So, inner landmines. This is mostly just because I'm not running Space Displacer. If I was, it would probably be equal to or maybe a little bit higher than my smart missiles. But Chain Lightning ends up being overall the best. It just does. That's because I have overall the most stone allocation invested into my smart... Oh my god, my Chain Lightning, sorry. But if I go to my previous tournament, I just want to see. Yeah, so this was with like minimum range and space displacer. So 8 AD inner landmines, 12 AD chain lightning. So very, very close. Again, that's with minimum range and space displacer. And I think I also had magnetic hook. I can't remember. But yeah. I finished lab speed yesterday. Huge day for me. Dude, nice. Congratulations, Roy. You have officially unlocked your 5th lab slot. Congratulations. Very good. Very good. Oh, you want to see the levels? Sorry. Yeah, I got you. 1 second. So this is my chain lightning currently. Times, well, I don't think this is entirely accurate because I'm using Dimension Core, obviously. But 11 quantity, 52% chance, really, really good. My smart missiles, this is what we're at. 708 damage with no substat, 20 quantity, and 11 seconds with substats. By the way, I am fully aware smart missiles are not the play. Like, they're just not. I just like them. And, you know, at the time, I'm going to use Bonzo as an example. At the time, people ridiculed him. They ridiculed him. They laughed in his face for developing inner landmines and Inner Landmine Plus. But despite the hate, despite the persecution, he pushed forward. He continued to develop and work on them. And now, everybody else is. I'm probably going to be the equivalent with smart missiles if they ever do buff them. If they don't, then I'll just look like a joke forever. But, you know, maybe someday we get a core module for smart missiles. Maybe someday smart missiles get some kind of buff or rework. And eventually, everybody that was sleeping on smart missiles is like, oh, what the heck? I guess I should have been working on these. We'll see. Shatter Shards has entered the chat. Oh boy, don't say that, just no one. I mean, you're right, but still. Who's ready to pull modules? Yeah, we've got a lucky banner. A lucky banner coming very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. You make us sound like we bullied Bonzo over his ILM investment. I mean, not bullying, more just like, because at the time, you know, it was just, dude, get more chain damage, get more chain, get more chain. Nobody gave really any of the other damage ultimate weapons a second thought. I've always kind of had the mentality of like balance is the best optimal sort of thing across all of my account, but that has extended into my ultimate weapon development. So I've got like, you know, eventually the goal is to get everything equal to like the development of my chain lightning. But yeah, like my ILM, I've got a decent baseline into that at this point. My Poison Swamp, I've got pretty good development here. The only thing that could really use improvement is a little bit more damage. I just haven't done it because I don't know. I'm pretty sure if I really buff up the damage anymore, I'll have to basically turn off Poison Swamp entirely for farming. And I'm not really prepared to do that. So that's the only reason I haven't done that yet. And then obviously my smart missiles, you know, I try to do semi-equal allocation, you know, sort of diversify so that all of my eggs are not in one massive shocking basket. Chain Lightning is awesome. I still think it's overall probably the best damage ultimate weapon, especially for early game, because like you get even just a few clicks into chance, a few clicks into quantity, a few clicks into damage. Like we can show that on Spartan Jr. Right now, Chain Lightning damage is nothing because I had it turned off. But you'll see very quickly This is going to surpass everything. It has already surpassed my electrons. It has... Wait, smart missiles. I have smart missiles? Wait, what the heck? What the crap? What is this? Oh, hold on. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. 1 second. There. Yeah. I did like one level of spotlight missiles. Okay. I was like, wait a second. I don't have smart missiles. Anyway. Oh man. Hey Spartan, what would you do if Tech Tree Games became a member? A member on YouTube? If Tech Tree Games, if Fuds himself ever became a YouTube member, I would treat him the same way I treat every new YouTube member. I would just thank them very much. I would express my gratitude in their patronage and their support. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't like to think I show special treatment or anything. I like to try to treat pretty much everybody equally. Except for that Sydney person. If people are just trolling or being like bot accounts, no, I'm not. You know, I'm going to deal back the same energy that you deal to me. But if you're a good person, if you're, you know, positive and you're just not a jerk, like I'm going to extend that same treatment back to you. But it goes both ways. If you're a jerk, yeah, sorry. Have we maxed the... Ooh, not quite. Okay, we're getting close though. So we should max that pretty soon. We can probably go ahead and start buffing up all of this stuff. All right. Yeah, our health regen on Spartan Jr. is still pretty bad. Could be worse. Could be MLM investment. MLM. What is MLM? Is that a ticker symbol? What is MLM? Ooh, yikes. Year to date, Martin Marita Materials Incorporated is down 9% year to date. Just in the past 6 months, they're down 13%. Yikes. Spartan, do you know if Pac-Man is a YouTube member or just a Twitch member? Pac-Man was a YouTube member for a while. I don't know if I think he still is. Multi-level marketing. Oh, okay, I see. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow. I'm bad with acronyms. You would think for somebody who's prior military, I'd be better with acronyms, but trust me, I was equally bad when I was in the Army. Yeah, dude. So when I was like 18 years old, I fell for an MLM, I guess. It was related to Bitcoin. There was a website called BitConnect, and it was, I don't even know how to explain what it was. It was like you invest $100 and every single day you get like, you're basically mining Bitcoin. You get a little bit of Bitcoin every single day and you just reinvest it and it builds up, it builds up, it builds up. And then eventually you can sell it if you want. Only what happened was the, whoever owned BitConnect basically just withdrew everybody's contributions, everybody's, you know, earnings that they were quote unquote mining, and never to be seen again. Never to be seen again. It was a pretty big scam. That was like, I don't know if that was 2018. It may have been 2017. I can't even remember. But yeah, it was a major scam. How often can you reset the Guardian levels? Is it the same as bots? I'm pretty sure Guardians are once a week. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's once a week. Spartan was like, I see B. Incoming. Some say it's good to fall for a scam as a kid when you don't have a lot of money. That way, you're not as likely to fall into a scam again. Yeah, I would agree. I mean, I still think it's not ideal, obviously, but it would definitely be a lot more forgiving if you fell for a scam when you're 18 versus like 30. If you're 30, you know, you got kind of your feet under you a little bit. Maybe you're a little bit better off than you were when you were 18, at least hopefully. Yeah, it would be a lot less forgiving if you got scammed as an adult. Sorry, 18-year-olds are adults, but you know what I'm saying. If you were matured in your adulthood. Hello, Spartan. I'm Numberlore Kid's dog. Yes, we have already established this. Welcome in. Boo, Spartan. Boo, late to the game. Yeah, I know. Hey, it's not the first time. I like to say fashionably late. Fashionably late. To your stream, I mean. Oh, he didn't even say boo. He said bro. Dude, I need like reading glasses. What the heck? Are you doubling down on smart missiles? Yeah, dude. So I drank the Kool-Aid the first time. It tasted really good, but the results were not really what I expected. Did not quite quench the thirst, so I decided to just go ahead and double down. Kind of betting on a longer term play that they're going to do some kind of rework, buff, maybe we get a core module. There are only 2 ultimate weapons in this game that do not currently have dedicated core modules. That is Chronofield, which what the heck would they possibly do with Chronofield to make it better than it already is without breaking it? And smart missiles. There's a lot of area of improvement with smart missiles. So, we got during last year, we got some pretty good ultimate weapon modules. We got Primordial Collapse, very, very big buff to Black Hole. We got Magnetic Hook, which actually was a pretty big buff for inner landmines. And a lot of people are actually using it in tournaments now because it's actually pretty decent. It's pretty decent. I still don't think it's better than some of the other options available, but some guys are liking it. All I'm saying, we're missing one for smart missiles and Chronofield, but mostly smart missiles. So who knows? There's no telling what the future holds, you know? I'm just kind of betting for it. Dude, what if, so like the Lucky Banner's coming, but what if the Lucky Banner is actually a trap? And in reality, like let's say hypothetically, like a week after the Lucky Banner finishes, we get like a new set. Boom, 4 new modules, brand new. Bro. And more importantly, what if one of those were a smart missile module? Dude. That would be utter chaos, and I am in for it. I am starting to save up my gems. I'm going to start saving up my stones as well, because when a new version does come out, oftentimes there is stuff that requires both of those resources. Sometimes not, but oftentimes there is. So because none of us know what that looks like or what that's going to entail, a lot of guys, you know, maybe a month or 2 prior, they'll start kind of saving up resources. That's what I'm personally going to start doing. I don't know. No. Rhodey, Deathwave does have a dedicated ultimate weapon. Multiverse Nexus. I guess if you want to go by that same kind of logic, we could argue Smart Missiles already does have a module. That would be Galaxy Compressor. I get it. But I don't know. Lucky Banner is a trap, I feel, right before version 29. I mean, I don't know. I think it depends heavily on stage of the game. if you are newer to the tower, I think Lucky Banner is probably a good play. Going from 2.5 to 4% epic pull, it doesn't sound very dramatic, but it really is. It really is. It's pretty good. And any of you guys that spent a lot of gems on the Lucky Banner, a lot of you guys would be able to attest to that. I mean, I personally experienced good results on both. Like, the last Lucky Banner is the sole reason I have a few ancestral modules. And by a few, I mean 2. So, Spartan Jr., I'm probably going to pull it because I'm very close to getting an ancestral orbital augment, and that would be huge. So, we'll see. But Big Spartan, or somebody similar, maybe you have like all ancestral, but you don't quite have all 5-star, or maybe you have just mostly ancestral, and there are a few that you're missing out on. In that situation, maybe it would be more of a trap. I don't know. It kind of just depends on how you look at it, I guess. Because at the same time, it could be like, okay, this is an opportunity for me to get potentially closer to maxing all of my modules. So it just depends. Unlimited ohm chips incoming. Yeah, right? Does anybody remember that? I pulled enough ohm chips to get a freaking... Oh my god, dude. The core banner, that thing was scuffed, bro. That thing was so scuffed. I pulled like 8 ohm chips. I pulled enough ohm chips to build a second ancestral if I wanted to. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad. I'm expecting them to add a module that increases their explosion radius. I don't think that they would do that because that might make it too good for the guys that have Area of Effect Mastery, because Area of Effect Mastery already does that. It increases the radius of all of your AoE stuff. So I don't know if they would do that, but they definitely could do something that maybe affects the amplification, or I don't know. There's any number of stuff that they could do, you know? Ooh, I think they will add a core module for smart missiles that charges up the damage for as long as the missile roams around. Yeah, so you max out the despawn lab, and, you know, while the enemies are aimlessly circling around your tower, you're building up. Basically, it would kind of be the same as like charge mines. They would just scale based on time. The only issue is the scaling number would have to be pretty high for it to really be valuable. Because, like, inner landmines, like these 6 inner landmines down here, if an enemy ever hits them, it's gonna freaking blow up everything within, like, a radius like this big. Because of the way that the scaling works. Smart missiles, if they did something similar, the scaling would just, it would have to be really, really good. I don't think that's a bad idea, though. That's kind of interesting. What I think would be cool is, like, if smart missiles kind of turned into like a firework. It's like the missile does its initial explosion, and maybe, you know, there are some fireworks that when they do the initial explosion, some like other subsequent explosions happen after it. I think that would be cool. So like the first big smart missile blows up, and then from that explosion, 2 to 3 baby smart missiles also start flying around and blow up as well. And they could follow the same kind of amplification rules, maybe at like a lower percentage. Like maybe the baby smart missiles deal 33% of the main smart missiles damage or something like that, and amplify at the same like 33% less rate. I don't know. It'd be kind of, that would be a really, really good buff. The smart missiles target outside of the target target range. Yes, it does. So it's hard to see right now, but like, let's say there's no enemies here and there's an enemy way out here. The smart missiles can extend past And you can see that happening here. They're blowing up outside of my tower range right here. Let's check out the damage charts now that we're a little bit farther into this run. Yeah, so like I said, Chain Lightning, it's just second to none.
Making videos. Then one day, it became my job.
Yo, Dark22. Dark, are you going to do another run and get some keys? What do you think about for every second an enemy is alive, it gets 0.05 times damage from Smart Missile? That could be good. Yeah, on 5 times speed, it's a little bit deceiving. It feels like enemies are just dying instantly, but in reality, you know, any of these enemies spinning around in Chrono Field, they could be alive for, you know, anywhere from like 5 seconds up to like 25 seconds, like real-time seconds, you know? So that could be really good. I don't know.
My name is Spartan.
Probably not. I've got to go out tonight. Ah, okay.
300.
Thanks for playing League last night, Dark. That was fun. We haven't played as much League of Legends, but we need to get back to it.
Support. Midnight Spartan. I'm very, very excited. So that is massive.
I think that they need to make Smart Missiles like you have the option to hit the strongest, closest, or weakest enemies and a damaging buff. Oh, that would follow. Yeah, that would be like in Balloon Tower Defense, you can have specific monkeys target like first enemy or basically like closest. You can have it target last enemy. You can have it target strongest or weakest. Is that what you're saying? Basically have it do like Balloon Tower Defense style. That would be cool.
Very, very excited. But it sounds like fire inside it. Sings to
I think it would be like a small step in that direction would be like, okay, so current target priority, I can target just fleets, but I can't individually target specific fleets. Like what if I could specifically for Smart Missiles say, I want anytime a commander is on the screen, I want my Smart Missiles to just blow up that one commander. You should play Slay the Spire again. Ooh, yeah. Slay the Spire is fun. I still have it on my computer. I haven't played in a little while, but it is fun. Oh, excuse me. Balloons Tower Defense 5 for the win. Yeah, 5 was definitely overall the best version. 6 is okay. I played 6. It's okay. I mean, but 5 was definitely the best. That's like the OG version, you know? Yeah, we should do it more often. I want to play AP Yumi again. Oh god, Dark, please no. Anyways, I gotta go get ready. Take care. All right, dude. Yeah, thanks for stopping in and saying hi. We'll catch you later. Really quick call out again. This stream is still sponsored by LD Cloud. LD Cloud is a cloud phone solution. You can think of it as playing games on your physical phone or computer, only it's not on your physical device. It lives in the magical and mystical cloud. Guys, I've been using LD Cloud for the good part of 5 months, and genuinely my only complaint is that I did not get it sooner. More soon, I guess. I don't know. I'm bad with grammar. Anyway. Ooh, Slay the Spire multiplayer with your subscribers would be fun. Yeah, that would be fun. I've done that a few times in the Discord with a few guys. Like I played with Kevel. Oh man. It's not fun playing with Kevel though because he just gets the infinite strategy on the frickin' Oh my god, what is her name? It's the chick with the daggers. Yeah, he gets the infinite strategy with her, and I just like don't get to play it. Like I do my little turn, and then he just plays until whoever it is dies. But yeah. Crap, I misclicked somewhere in my workshop, and now I have like minus 40% income. Rip 150 gems. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, that sucks. Can I play your module setup in Champions League? I don't know. It's kind of just going to depend on how your tower is set up. Like, I'm assuming you're talking about Spartan Jr. setup. Like, maybe instead of Death Penalty, you would want to use, like, an Astral Deliverance or an Amplifying Strike, depending on if you're still, like, pure EHP, or maybe, I don't know. But this is a pretty decent setup, I think, overall, assuming you don't have assist modules yet. But yeah, Orbital Augment's great. Depending on, again, how EHP heavy you are and just module RNG, you could be better with a Dimension Core, maybe. You could be better with a Sharp Fortitude, maybe. I don't know. But project funding is probably going to be like the gold standard. I don't know. I like playing the Defect. Yeah, I like the Necromancer, the Skeleton Lady. She's probably my favorite character. I like to do the Doom build, where basically you just stack a whole bunch of block and a whole bunch of Doom. And then, you know, you just keep applying Doom until they basically die. It's pretty fun. I enjoy that. There's also the Poison build is similar that the Silent has, but I don't know, it's just not the same. The Defect is the guy with orbs, right? He has like the Frost Orb and the Chain Lightning Orb, good lord. He has the like Lightning Orb and all of that, right? That's the Defect. Oh my god, what just deleted all of my defenses? What the heck was that? Amplifying Strike, Galaxy Compressor, Sharp Fortitude, and Primacy for the win in Champs. Yeah, oh, that's actually probably a good point, Sean, because you'll get... Likely at that point, you'll be pretty close to Permanent Black Hole. If you're able to get Permanent Black Hole using G-Comp, that probably would be better overall just for the crowd control. And the percentage health damage also is pretty good. Yeah, that's a good point. Happy Fluffy. You make a good point. Hit the like button, guys. 90 people watching and only 45 likes. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Yeah, always appreciate a like on the videos, on the live streams. Always appreciate it. And also, guys, I started a second YouTube channel. If you guys want to check out the pinned comment, feel free to go check it out if you'd like. It is a personal finance channel. I nerd out about many things in my life, but personal finance and investing, that's definitely something I really care about. And my goal with the channel is kind of similar to the tower. I want to help you guys better understand personal finance and, you know, kind of mitigate all of the complexity of it. Because if you really break it down and you understand kind of what you're doing, it can be a lot simpler than people think. It really just comes down to implementing simple structures, simple plans, and being consistent enough to stick to them. But even something as simple as like creating a budget, so many people overcomplicate it. They'll have like 20 to 30 different categories for their budget. And what ends up happening is it's just so complicated. One thing during the month will go wrong, and they'll completely bail on the plan. So I really like the simplicity kind of approach. Simplify, you know? Not everything needs to be super complicated. Complicated does not always translate to better. Sometimes simplicity is the best. My daughter says, good night, Spartan. Aw, well, Sean's daughter, I do not know your name. Good night. Have a good night. Sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite. But don't worry, there are no bed bugs. And if you're scared of them, do not worry, because your daddy will be there to get rid of them for you. But I need you to be brave. I need you to be like a Spartan and be brave. Have a good night. Spartan, here's some friendly advice. Don't get old. Dude, funny you say that. I have started having back pains. It's been not great. Can anybody give tips for tier 1? Yes, the biggest tip for actually making tier 1 farming successful is actually, it doesn't involve tier 1 at all. It involves getting to tier 2, wave 1000, and unlocking the Garlic Thorns lab. That is going to be the biggest bottleneck for your tier 1 farming, is going to be the vampire enemies. So your primary goal is to beef up your EHP stats, beef up your econ, get it to a point where you can successfully reach tier 2 wave 1000 so that you can get the Garlic Thorns lab. That lab will kill vampires before they kill you. In the meantime, the second best thing you can do is kind of just develop a little bit of a baseline with damage as well while you're working on the econ and the EHP stuff, effective hit points, because prior to unlocking that Garlic Thorns lab, really damage and projectiles are the only way that you'll be able to kind of answer the vampires. And even so, it's probably not going to be that beneficial. So the main priority is just getting to the point of getting to the point of unlocking Garlic Thorns lab. That's the best advice I can give you. Defense Absolute is your friend. But yeah. Haha, thanks, Spartan. She just ran up to the bed laughing, saying some random knows I'm going to bed. I have no idea how old your daughter is, Sean, but I was kind of under the impression, so keep in mind, I have a almost 3-year-old, so like that was sort of the lens I was going for. But if you came back, it was like, dude, my daughter's like 16. Oh my god, that would be hilarious. Ugh. How long should you farm tier 1? That's a good question too. So Dissonant runs the Dissonant Echo boosts, in particular, the boost that you get per tier for the utility. That has made it exceedingly difficult to make advancing to the next tier justifiable. At least from a point of like sheer coin gains. But we have to remember, there are different currencies other than coins in the tower. There are cells, there are reroll dice, module shards, etc. So, I would say don't just fixate on coins, because cells can be equally valuable. They can actually help you progress to the next tier quicker. The quicker you can get key lab researches completed, and even just the maybe non-crucial stuff, but something as simple as like your health and health regen labs, getting those as high as possible, as early as possible, it can be really helpful. So what a lot of guys are doing, they're farming tier 1 up until about, 8,500, 9,000 waves, and then they're jumping straight to tier 3. The general advice in terms of farming tier 2 is that it's usually not ideal, because the way that the scaling works in this game, there are really 2 primary things that scale. There are the enemy stats, so this little number here, the sword and the health, so that's the enemy's damage that they're dealing to you, and the health that they get every single wave. There's that, and there's also the difficulty tier, the coin tier increases every tier that you go up. So the issue going from tier 1 to tier 2 is that the enemy scaling increases way more compared to the the difficulty tier. So the coin gain is not as much compared to the difference of difficulty. When you go from tier 2 to tier 3, the scaling that the enemy's health and damage do is not as high as the jump from tier 1 to tier 2. The difficulty tier, though, from tier 2 to tier 3 is pretty drastic. So that's why most people do not really recommend, including myself, farming tier 2. But yeah, once you get to the point where you can consistently get really above like 9,000 waves in tier 1, I think that's a good time to try tier 3, see how that does. If it doesn't work very good, then, you know, maybe stay in tier 1 a little bit longer until you're averaging 9,500 waves, and then try it again. Continuing to beef up your effective hit points. Your workshop is going to be the primary source. You know, getting stuff like your health level, get this up to like 5,000 is a good baseline. Your health regen, same thing. And really just work to like max out all of your workshop. Get it to a point where ideally for your farming run, you get everything maxed. I'm only getting 7,500 waves in tier 1. Should I save up for double black hole? It would take me a week or some. Yeah, double black hole is a really good lab to finish pretty early. It's a pretty good econ lab. One thing, a big bottleneck really in tier 2 and above is going to be the protector enemies. There is a very, very critical lab that involves black hole. It is called the Black Hole Damage Lab. This is kind of like your cheat code for dealing with protectors early game. And what it does is it allows all of the enemies inside of the black hole for the duration of the black hole to have, I believe isn't it like 2.5% of their health? It's like 2.5% damage, percentage health damage. So 2.5% of their health every second, I believe. Maybe it's only 2%. I forget what it maxes out at. But anyway, it is a very, very good lab for dealing with the protectors because you're not going to be able to kill the protectors. And what ends up happening tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, etc. without that lab, you end up with like 8 protectors all around your tower, and you can't do anything because you're not killing them with thorns. So you have to finish that lab as soon as possible. It will help. Also, the extra black hole lab, obviously, I mean, it goes without saying that correlates with that lab as well. Personally, I would probably go for the damage lab first before the extra black hole. Unless you already have the coins to do it, then you could go ahead and do that. But yeah, it's really, really good. That would be my suggestion. But yeah, protector enemies, oh man, they are a pain in the rear early game. Absolutely. Look, speaking of protectors, there's one right now. But look, he just instantly exploded as soon as he like looked at me. Let's check on Spartan Jr.'s chain lightning damage. We haven't checked this in a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. Chain lightning damage. Over half of my total damage dealt, even with very, very minimal investment. I have times 14 damage multiplier. I'm not using Dimension Core. I have 4 quantity and 11% chance. Even with this little bit of investment, obviously I have some lab investment too, but yeah, minimal investment, and Chain Lightning is already doing so much for me. But what do you need health regen for? It seems useless. Health regen will become your primary EHP stat, especially once you unlock the wall. It helps earlier, but when you're brand new, you actually get a little bit more value from maxing out the lifesteal and working a little bit on your damage. But it all works together. Defense percent, defense absolute, health regen, lifesteal, all of that works together to just manage your health and improve your health bar. So they're all important. Very, very early game, lifesteal is really the gold standard, unless you get lucky and get like a wormhole redirector. If you get a wormhole redirector, that pivot or that shift that begins to shift, and you need to work on health regen, because health regen, yeah, it's either you get a wormhole redirector or you get the wall. Whichever one of those comes first, that's when you really start focusing pretty much exclusively on health regen. Can you check Spartan Jr.'s Death Wave health? I'm assuming that we maxed it. Yes, we did. Can you show us the Chain Lightning labs on Spartan Jr.? Yeah, I got you. So if I just go to the Ultimate Weapon Research. So my shock chance is currently level 14. That's a decent baseline. One thing that confuses a lot of people, they see the shock chance lab, and they also see the chance percentage that you buy with stones for Chain Lightning. Those are two completely different metrics. Chain Lightning chance, that is the first chance for Chain Lightning to proc, the one that you buy with stones. Shock chance, you unlock shock with the lab, and then you get the shock chance. What shock does is it gives a chance of a Chain Lightning that is applied to also apply shock on struck enemies. So struck enemies is the stone percentage chance. So the percentage chance with stones allows them to be struck by Chain Lightning. Then you get a chance for the shock to apply. Shock amplifies all of the damage received by the enemy. So they're both two different things, and a lot of people get that confused. But yeah, they're two totally different things. And then the shock multiplier, this is really important. It's a pretty quick 14 levels, and it gives you a pretty nice buff to the damage. So pretty good. And then I've also put a little bit of investment into the Scatter Lab. I have nothing into Chain Thunder yet. I might put a little bit into this at some point, but quite frankly, it's not a big priority for me for the meantime, at least. But yeah, that's where we're at. Also, shout out lab speed. If you're not working on lab speed, what are you doing? Put it in there. Spartan Jr. As soon as I unlocked lab speed, we have been doing it. We are at 88, almost 89. It's taking forever, but in the long run, this number in my stats page of researches completed is going to far exceed people around the same point as me that did not prioritize lab speed. So we are playing the long game. The tower is an incremental tower defense game that takes years to get somewhere. And you all know that, and you're all down for that. Lab speed is a cheat code, and so many people do not understand the value that it brings. Time is the most valuable currency in the tower. It's not stones, it's not coins, it is time. Anything that saves you time or gives you value over the course of time, in my opinion, is the priority. Module labs, lab speed, shatter shards, recovery package chance mastery when you get to that point. All of that plays off of time, and time is so valuable. Got to go to the next doctor's appointment. Good luck, Spartan. All right, Millers, right back at you, dude. Thank you for stopping in, even if it was just brief. Yeah, catch you later, dude. I might go and play the tower myself. You should. We should all play the tower. I'm surprised that you're watching a tower channel if you're not playing the tower, but hey, I mean, more power to you. More power to you. Running lab speed 24/7. Very good, very good. And the discount also. Yeah, the discount lab, it's pretty good. I mean, if you just got it up to like level 50 at a baseline, that'll save you a little bit of coins, but you really don't need to like max it out until like it doesn't really become that big of a factor until you get to the point of like card masteries and above. Because card mastery labs, they're very expensive. That's the first like big, really expensive lab that you'll see. And that's where a lot of coins kind of get wasted if you don't have it. But you don't need to go super crazy with it by any means. Once you get later into the game, like I recently maxed it out on Big Spartan because these labs here, the freaking, yeah, the Dissonant Echo labs, bro, like look at the cost of these labs. To get level 18 utility, 682 quintillion. That's a big Q. To go to level 17 for the attack one, 303 big Q. So at that point, your lab coin discount becomes very important. But prior to that, like you can see at max level, you only get just shy of a 30% discount. So it's not even that substantial. It makes a bit of a difference once you get to the later stages, but earlier game, it's not really a priority. But yeah, I think you'd be much better off taking out the lab discount and putting in something that either gives you econ, maybe it's like a GT duration, GT bonus, black hole bonus, you know, any of those. A module lab like common drop, daily mission shards, reroll dice, something like that. Or just like an EHP lab. Defense percent, getting it up to 18 at a minimum, preferably closer to like 20, 21, 23, somewhere around there. Health regen, health, getting those baseline up to like level 50. Really good stopping point for very, very early. Like while you're in tier 1, level 50 for those should be more than sufficient. But yeah. Oh yeah, card presets are very, very good. Yeah, also light speed shots. If you have not yet completed light speed shots, go ahead and do it. That actually is a form of crowd control, believe it or not. It mitigates the time that it takes for your projectiles to register, which translates to more frequent knockbacks, which is crowd control. That's really good. Also, apparently Ohm Chip was the play. Who would have thought? But yeah, another thing that you can do if you'd like, we have a section in the Discord server, my Discord server, called Tower Advice Threads. So if you join my Discord and go all the way to the bottom, you'll see the tip section of the server. That is where you can ask your questions. And if you go to the Tower Advice Threads, you can basically include as much of your tower as you want to. Preferably screenshots are really the best way to do it, but take screenshots of basically your entire account, upload them to that thread, and then it will automatically ping the mentors in our mentor program. And these are guys that, you know, we have early game mentors, we have late game mentors, even people that can help me with my tower and have helped me. But yeah, it could be a really good catered way to get advice for what you should do next. And the reason for all the screenshots, you know, it allows us to see things like what all of your current levels are. Maybe there's a shortcoming that you just haven't thought of, or, you know, it's just good to get a second pair of eyes on your stuff. So highly, highly recommend and endorse the Tower Advice Threads. Join the Discord, link in the description or the chat. I just put it in the chat. Feel free to check it out and create your own Tower Advice thread. We've also got useful resources. There are resources available for the tower, different websites that can help you out. There's like the stone calculator, which lets you, for any ultimate weapon, for assist modules, anything that requires stones, you can actually map out how expensive that's going to be. So like, how many stones is it actually going to take me to get permanent black hole? Or how many stones will I need to save up for the next click in my Golden Trinity cooldown sync? You know, stuff like that. So lots of good resources in the Discord. Go check it out. Go check it out. Didn't they tell you not to do trash missiles? Okay, listen, well, you know, that's part of the mentor program, and they've been trained on this. You can give advice, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You know, maybe the horse, instead of drinking the water, they decide to go over to the mud and start like licking the mud, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. That's kind of what I did with smart missiles. But hey, it's going to pay off dividends. I'm a believer. I'm a believer in the smart missiles. Like right now, sure, they suck, whatever, it's fine. In the long term, remember, I'm playing the long game here. I am anticipating some kind of buff to smart missiles. Like, it just makes sense, right? It just makes sense. Smart missiles are the least... They are the most underwhelming damage ultimate weapon. So, I'm a believer. I think that they're probably going to do something to smart missiles. I don't know. I could also be totally off base, right? That's why I say take everything that people do with a grain of salt. Like, don't blindly look at what I'm doing with my main tower and my Tour My Tower videos. Those are not advice videos. My Tour My Tower is just, hey, this is what I'm doing. You know? Take everything you hear, even from me, with a grain of salt. Maybe even more than a grain, you know? Like, just add a lot of salt. Look at all that damage from smart missiles. Look at it. Look at that damage. Y'all are hating, but as soon as they buff smart missiles, I'm going to be like, yo, I told you guys. Now, I'll play it off like I had insider trading knowledge, but in reality, that's not the case. I wish that they would give me insider trading knowledge, but we're not quite there yet. The copium is crazy. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of cope. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of cope, you know? It's the way that I justify my sins. Nothing wrong with a little bit of cope. Just a little bit. And we died. Okay. They will buff trash missiles in version 69. Yep. Hopefully. One can only hope. Okay, well, there is our second run. So first run kind of got scuffed. If we pull up the damage charts again, you can see smart missiles, you know, it did more than inner landmines and poison swamp combined, which is, you know, I'm happy with that. Did not pale in comparison to my chain lightning, of course, but that is to be expected. Chain lightning is truly just S tier. It is the best damage ultimate weapon. If we look at this run here, we'll do a side-by-side here as well. Similar overall results, but this time my smart missiles did do a little bit more damage percentage-wise. So, dude, I'm a believer. I'm just going to level with you. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, man. I'm drinking it. I'm drinking it all. I'm soaking it in. Is it a mistake? Probably. Do I care? Not in the slightest. Would making smart missiles target the highest health enemy be a good improvement for them? It could be. What I would like to see, and we kind of already discussed it, so if I open up the target priority menu, you know, I can just target elites in general, I can just target fleets in general. There's no ability for me to specifically target, like, let's say I only die to Ray enemies. So, like, I could just target Rays, because I don't care about vampires or scatters. And similar thing with fleets, like, what if I could just target the overcharge instead of the saboteurs and the commanders? That would be a cool thing, even if they just did it for specific ultimate weapons. Like, I could say chain lightning, I just want my chain lightning to focus on X enemy. I just want my smart missiles to focus on commanders, because commanders suck. You know, I think that would be a pretty big improvement. And that would extend to all of the ultimate weapons, like not just smart missiles, but yeah, like if I could be like, I want my golden tower to focus on just making me the most coins possible. I don't know. It doesn't really apply to golden tower, I guess, but you get what I'm saying. For like, well, no, chain lightning, it wouldn't work for chain either, because chain just goes directly off of your target priority. But if smart missiles had its own unique target priority, and I could say, I want my missiles to just only attack commanders, or it's protector ultimate, I just want them to target protectors, you know, that would be a pretty big improvement as well. That would feel more like, I think, what smart missiles are supposed to kind of be versus how they are right now. They just all, I mean, you can see they just pew, 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 pew all over the place. Sporadic, no real direction. They just fly around, you know. But look at them. They look so cool. They look so cool. Look at them go. Look at them go. Anyway, that's where we're at. Oh, man. Make bounty only target tanks. Ooh. Ooh. That would be nice. Let's check out chain lightning damage on Spartan Jr. real quick. Yeah, total damage dealt 8, almost 9s. Chain lightning damage, 3 of that. So that's almost 50% of my total damage from everything just coming from chain lightning. That is actually ridiculous. That is the value of early game chain lightning, guys. That's why I kind of think, so the conventional wisdom in terms of order to pick your ultimate weapons, people would say, you know, get Golden Tower first, obviously, then get Black Hole, then get Death Wave, then get Spotlight. I think honestly, it makes more sense, instead of getting Spotlight first, to get Chain Lightning, especially for a free-to-play account. If you buy stones, sure, whatever, you can get the econ stuff first. But if you're more free-to-play, get the Chain Lightning before Spotlight, if you get it as an option, because that will help you get better tournament performance. It will also help you reach some of the crucial milestones earlier. It will help you with your distant runs better. It just makes the most sense. I don't know. Call me crazy. I just think it makes the most sense. How maxed are your Poison Swamp labs and Poison Swamp? Is it the best weapon now if you max all? So Poison Swamp is not the best damage ultimate weapon. I do think it might be the best crowd control. So Poison Swamp, by default, you get a 25% guaranteed slow. 25% guaranteed slow. So that's not near as much of a slow, obviously, as the Chrono Field. Duh, right? 90%. You cannot beat that at all. But Poison Swamp also offers a stun, and at max level, the stun time is 10 seconds. 10 seconds. There is a caveat. The maximum chance you can get to stun an enemy is 80%. So that doesn't sound super good, right? 80% chance, but you'd be surprised. It happens more times than it doesn't. Obviously, 80% versus 20%. But even on that off chance that the 20% kicks and you don't stun them, you still slow them for 25%. That's a guaranteed thing. And if your Shockwave bounces the enemies, like let's say that, oh, a boss goes into my Poison Swamp, it does not stun. I got unlucky. Shockwave pushes them back past the... It wouldn't be a... Yeah, this wouldn't be a boss, obviously, but you get what I'm saying. It shoots the enemies outside of the Poison Swamp. They walk back into it. They get another chance to stun. And the stuns can stack. It's so good. In terms of damage, it is underwhelming. The damage is all additive. It's not super great. It's still helpful, but it's not, it's not near as beneficial damage-wise as like Chain Lightning, for example. But yeah. Poison Swamp is really, really good. I think it's probably one of the best crowd control sources, because for reference, so like we said, max level stun, the time is 10 seconds. If we compare that to Inner Landmine, Inner landmine stun is only, where is it? Does it not say what it is? Yeah, 2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds. Obviously, the difference is the inner landmine stun is a guaranteed stun versus the 80% chance, but still, that is a quarter effective. Yeah, anyway, that is way less effective than 10 seconds. Like, if I just go to, like, freaking tier 23 and we just stay on 1 speed, I just want you guys to, like, watch this real quick. We have to wait for the poison swamp to obviously activate, but my shockwave pushes the enemies past my poison swamp. They can re-enter it and get stunned a second time. So we'll wait for the swamp to happen, and then I'll slow down the game speed again. Okay, so there is my poison swamp, and I'll just leave it on 1 speed. Oh my god, that's so much chain lightning. You guys can't even see it because of the chain lightning. Whoops. This is a bad example. But yeah, that's why I have my orbs positioned where they are, because as soon as the enemy touches my poison swamp, they get stunned. Then the orbs just beat the crap out of them. And that applies to bosses, that applies to everything. So it's so good. Anyway. Sorry, kind of a poor example because of all the chain lightning, but you get the idea. Hey, what up, GTO? Man. Anyway, guys, that is pretty much going to be a wrap for the stream. I can't really think of anything else to cover today. But let me see very quickly if there's anybody else streaming that I can send you guys to. Tags is live. We'll probably send you guys over to Tags. But also, another really quick just call to arms. If you guys want to check out my second YouTube channel, I started a second channel called Spartan Invests. This is a personal finance channel where my goal is to simplify personal finance because, let's face it, we're all hunting for stone pack money. I get it. But the only way we get to that point is by conquering our own personal finances. So, if you want to learn all things personal finance, my goal is going to be to teach you guys that over here, because it's kind of bullcrap that the public school system does not teach us even something as simple as, like, building a budget. It doesn't even teach us about a budget. That's, like, critical stuff. It doesn't teach us about taxes and, like, paying taxes. You know, we just have to figure it out. It's like, good luck, you're an adult now. Have fun. So, if you guys want to check out this channel, I'm going to try to post pretty consistently, maybe a couple videos a week. But I'll just show you the first little part of this video so you can kind of see what to expect.
Since you bundled home and auto with 20.
But first we get a nice Progressive commercial. Pretty good company. That's who I use. Anyway, money. Should you save it? You finally have some extra money. Should you save it, invest it, or use it somewhere else? By the end of this video, you'll have 5 questions that can help you figure out exactly what your next available dollar should do. What's up, guys? My name is Spartan, and in today's video, of course, we're we going have to the talk classic about Spartan whether intro. You should save your money or invest it first. Let's get into it. Yeah, so it's going to be mostly stuff like this. Obviously, I just have gameplay footage kind of going in the background. That's going to be the goal. Appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. All right, let's keep it going. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it if you guys subscribe to the channel. Anyway, yeah, like I said, the tower content is not going to change. I'm still going to maintain the same upload frequency that I've been doing. I'm just adding this into the mix because this is another area that I am genuinely passionate about. And if it's an opportunity to help people, then that's a great thing for me. You know, that would make me happy. But if you guys want to check out the channel, hit the link in the description or the link that just showed up in the chat. I would greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it. And with that, I am going to figure out how to redirect you guys over to Tag's YouTube channel. So let's send you guys over there. Obviously, same rules apply. You guys already know. Go tell Tags hi for me. Tell them that Spartan sent you. Spartan rated you. I don't know. Just you guys can have fun with it. I'll let you guys figure that part out. But anyway. Yeah, in conclusion, that is going to be a wrap for today's live stream. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Thank you guys so much for sticking by all the way to the end. Some of you guys were here at the start and are now coming in at the end. Or stuck around all the way to the end. So huge shout out to you guys. If you guys are new here, please do me a favor and consider subscribing. It really does help me out a lot. Leave a like on your way out. And feel free to hang out for the outro song if you'd like. And with that, that is going to be a wrap for today's live stream. But thank you so much for watching. And like always, I will see you guys later. Oh yeah, 07's in the chat. 07's in the chat. Sorry, I forget to say that every time. Anyway, later guys.
One more tournament run. Stayed up way too late again. Just trying to have some fun. Back then I would have laughed if you told me this would work. Now every time I hit go live, you're already there first. Shameless plugs, here we go again. Shameless plugs, tell a friend, code 300, one more time, link the Discord, one more time. Shameless plugs, here we go again. Same name showing up in chat, same jokes getting recycled. Somebody typing code 300 before I've even said the title. If you're not already in the Discord, everybody knows. Subscribe button's bugged, test it out, see how it goes. Membership, super chat, sponsors every now and then. Funny how the running joke never really had an end. Shameless plugs, here we go again. Shameless plugs, tell a friend, code 300, one more time, link the Discord, one more time. Shameless plugs, here we go again. This wasn't really the plan, honestly. I just like making videos. Then one day, it became my job. And somehow